All right, fellas, we are live, man. Y'all ready to kick this off?
It's rolling.
Let's do it.
It's time for another episode of the Daily K Podcast on KTTV.com with your host, Kendrick Thomas. Bridging the gap between the school and community, here's KT.
What do KTTV? This is KT, and I'm coming at you live with another episode of the Daily K Podcast. And on today's episode, I have none other than the OGs, the real husbands of teachers, Mr. Oscar Brown and AJ Patel. How y'all doing tonight, fellas?
What's going on? Thank you for having us. Appreciate you, man.
Most definitely.
I appreciate y'all for taking some time out the schedule. Man, so much I'm appreciative of you guys for, man. So looking forward to jumping into things tonight, man. I guess the first place I'll start is jumping into a little wellness check. Before we get things going, man, we know it's been crazy out here. Y'all going to schools, y'all working with the people. Y'all been staying safe, man, as y'all been going about y'all mission during this pandemic. I'll start with you, Oscar.
The pandemic is a blessing. A lot has happened during the pandemic with me and my wife. We basically I've been working. I worked the whole time. My wife worked the whole time as a teacher. She started off working from home. Then a few months in, she went back to the school. She was working at the school with the kids. She didn't have a full class, but she had kids. Me, I worked, a couple days, and then just went back at it like nothing happened. So that was a blessing. I can keep working. I got married during the pandemic.
Okay.
It was a struggle with that, with the planning the wedding during a pandemic. But hey, the Lord pushed us through it, and we got through it. So,
man.
Yeah. So, yeah.
You know what they say, man? If he'll see you to it, man, he's gonna see you through it, man.
Hey,
so congratulations, brother.
Appreciate
AJ, man, talk to us. Yes, sir. How have you been doing this thing, brother? Because you in the schoolhouse.
Right.
Yes.
Right, exactly.
Yes, sir.
I am an educator myself, and actually, when the pandemic hit, I was actually overseas. I was actually in the United Arab Emirates with my wife, in Abu Dhabi. So one thing was fortunate is that the country took the pandemic very seriously. So there was very strict laws in place. A mask was required everywhere that you went, whether it be in a schoolhouse or a store or even going outside. So that allowed us to make sure that we were safe as well, to make sure that we took it seriously. Also during that time, I did have an unfortunate event. My cousin did pass away from COVID herself, but I know for not just me, but for our listeners as well, one thing I know the pandemic did good that was positive, that it brought people together, like families, and it just gave you time to really have that time to connect and really think about the things that matter. Like everything was shut down. So what you had to do was, go back to your roots, talking, playing games, being in the house, connecting, even may have even found, maybe the reasons why they even were together in the first place. So that's what that did for me. And I appreciate that aspect of the pandemic. I know it was very difficult, but I did try to find a positive in it as well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You almost got to find that silver lining because
Most
we lost a lot, brother.
Yes.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we lost a lot, man. And so, my best friend lost his mom during that time, during COVID, man. So, on one hand, it was never a time where we just had time to sit with ourselves, sit with our mates, and like you say, it was people who maybe reconnected during that time for the good, so awesome, man. So what I'm looking forward to hearing is what y'all brought out of this thing, man, with these husbands of teachers here, man.
So
look, man. Yes, sir. What you gonna say?
The real husbands and teachers was always a mind thing. It was in my mind, but it was brought up through the pandemic. It was born during the pandemic. So, that's what brought out, and it also brought me learning about my brothers. So Yeah. So that's what it brought. Yeah.
Now, before we get into the organization, like you say, AJ, you are currently an educator. What levels are you at?
Well, right now I'm a behavior interventionist.
Come on, man.
At KIPP Legacy Preparatory School in Houston, Texas.
Okay.
Behavior interventionist right now. But I do have my teaching license. I've been teaching since 2013.
Yes, sir.
Out as a teacher assistant, so I've gone through all the phases. I worked in Title I schools exclusively with our community. I love what I do. I really didn't become a behavior interventionist to get out of the classroom because I love the classroom and I love students. But I struggled at the beginning with classroom management, but I had a really good mentor actually pushed me through that. Mrs. Austrie, she pushed me through that to give me the tips and the guidance that I needed. And I was able to really build relationships and culture and routines with students. So my school actually saw that in me and asked me to come back, to share that with other teachers and to just be that guidance that, students that we love the most may need to get them on track.
Look at him. He said it's so nice. The students that we love the most, boy. You be like, man, you ain't absent yet. That's it, man. Oscar, man, give us a little bit of background on yourself, man.
So me, I am emergency phone technician by day, a husband. I'm just ordinary man, just trying to make it in this world that we live in of craziness. So, just every day, just taking day by day, so that's basically that's all I do,
That's it, man.
That's it.
Man. The real husbands are teachers. So, the way y'all framed it, man, just really is so catchy, man. You think about all the VH1 shows and all this here,
right?
It's so that identification already just for putting D in the beginning. Come on, man. So I'm already hipped over here. But for those that don't know, man, talk to us about the organization. And like you said, it was during the pandemic. What were some of those pieces that really made you just say we got to do this?
Yeah, so I think with me you had a discussion. We talked about it briefly, but how the organization came about. I always ran into brothers like my brother AJ, and I have ran to just run across different brothers that's always had issues with their wives or just had hey, I don't things of what they don't know what to say to their wife. Their wife maybe had issues, or they just have issues being a teacher, So the group came about was, my wife was always, she loved the job, passionate about the job, and she just, it was just that something that she just wasn't getting from our government leaders and the school board. Yeah, she wasn't getting that what she needed from them. So, like I said, one day she woke up, she just boo-hooing crying. I'm like, what's wrong? What's the problem? And she was like, man, I just don't. This is a job. It's I love it, but it's weighing down on me. So the real part came from us because I'm the wife is a teacher, but like I said, I live what she breathes. You know what I'm saying? I dig what she's digging. You know what I mean? So I feel what she's feeling. So that's what the real part came in. And so the us, I always underline us because we live in this together. You know what I mean? So us as brothers, we live in it. So hey, we don't have a group like this. There's not a group that's supporting, just trying to be a husband or a man figure, you know what I'm saying? Or just something strong, you know what I mean? Just as brothers that we can just count on each other and just, hey, and give us, a pushing effort, you know what I mean? So that's what the husband part came with us, and then we teachers, we're husbands and teachers. So we got to live with it, So yeah.
Man, so come on, man.
Yeah.
That's it. Hold up, man. Before we get into AJ, man, I want to hear your side of how this thing came together. But let me So to your comment, Ray said, "Great job, sir. It's great to see men in the classroom, in the schools as a whole. The young men need to see that in our school environments. Most definitely, right? Most definitely. So, man, putting together, man. Oscar, was it that you called AJ, or were y'all in the room politicking together? How did it turn out, AJ?
So, I am the founder of the group. AJ is I met him through my wife. Yeah. Since I met him, we clicked. We've been tight like brothers. You know what I mean? So I call him my brother. So so he's actually our recruiter for the group. So I have a recruiter, I got a marketing, we got finances, we got the whole works. So AJ's our recruiter. So that's how AJ got into the group.
Come on, man. AJ, what was that call like, man, when he hit you up?
Yeah, well, so he called me, over the summer, actually, when I got back from overseas, and he was telling me about, his vision for the group. And what resonated with me was just being in education myself all these years. There seems to be a lot of groups and organizations and websites that are geared towards, for the kids. Like, we got, kids, and that is true. And we love these children, and I love these children, and Oscar does too. But one other part that I do feel was missing, which really got me, was the fact that how many groups do you see that's actually geared towards the teachers, giving the teachers the praise that they need for all the time they've put in, for all the hats that they wear. The teachers are mothers, fathers, counselors,
hairstylists,
nurses, doctors, friend. They're anything that the child needs at that time. And I just, as an educator myself, I feel like, it's really good to be a part of a group that gives back to these people that are giving their life, their time away to create lives. So when that happened and he's told me that, I'm like, hey, because I think that's something that we need in the world.
Yes, sir.
Most definitely.
Yes, sir, man. So awesome what y'all doing. And like I said again, thank y'all for just coming out to my school.
Oh man,
it was so much.
I appreciate you asking, man. We really appreciate that.
Man. Look, like you say, we need it. So, I guess as we talk about it, I want to kind of walk through that process of just how it took place and ask my few questions along the way. And starting there, thinking about what it takes to put on an event like that for the school, with the pizza, the drinks, the gift cards. I know you said that y'all have a financing person, man, but the first piece is, how do you kind of put those funds together, man, to be able to come in? Because like I say, that's 100 people, right? Yes. And then you think about all the cards on the back end too, and like I said in the teaser, like, oh, really, man, y'all would just trade smiles for gift cards, man. So how do y'all put that together, man, as far as on the money side?
Man, first, before I say anything, man, that them smiles and them teachers that we the way we just touched them, that was priceless touch. You know what I mean? So I really, that touched my heart. One of the ladies I made me cry. Was like, I was trying to hold it up.
Yeah.
So, but how we go by doing the finances, man, is grace of God for one. Grace of God. Second thing we do, man, we have all walks of life. So like I'm saying, I'm in the emergency field phone business. We got different guys that bring something to our table. So we got two guys that's in insurance. We got two guys, we got another guy, he's he works for the Metro, so we got different guys that do. We got finance guys, he's a tax person. He does your taxes. So he's an accountant. I'm sorry, he's an accountant. So like I said, these things, we all bring some tape. So we sell popcorn. We about to get ready to start selling chocolate. Christmas time, I was hanging a lady Christmas lights, and I ain't give her no charge or anything. I just said, hey, just donate to my group. And so anything that's possible, whatever we can do to just raise some money. Hey, that's what we do. None of the money that comes out of our pocket, we having a little few dollars. Yeah. But for the most part, is we're not really putting our money up is just personally just us working hard and just trying to just give back as much as possible we can.
Yeah, that's it right there, man.
Mm-hmm.
And so for that, like how can people help, man? Like how can the community join in? Like how does that work?
How can they help? Donations. We always take donations.
Yeah.
The biggest thing we will just accept this and just let us just know that our hearts are just pure. Like we're doing this out of our heart. Like I said, we all got 9 to 5s. We're all fathers. The whole works. So everything we do for these schools, we just doing it because we just want to do this for our teachers. Now, so like I said, the finances, it takes us time because it's kind of hard to raise that money, so we want to knock out 2 or 3 schools a month, but it's just kind of hard to do that with the finances.
Yeah.
And just to add, if I could, real quick, how people could help is, like he said, donations. First off, we're already grateful for all the people that have donated thus far. Thank you, because of you, we are do the things that we're able to do for the teachers. So thank you for that. Second, just supporting, we have our, hashtag right here, Real Husband Support. So if, just shouting us out on Instagram, shouting us out on Facebook, especially if you're watching this podcast right now, that would be great. So
this hashtag Real Husband,
shouting us out there. And then third, we're always looking for members. So, any husbands that you're thinking like, hey, my wife's a teacher and I want to, try to support her in any way that this is a good way right here. You can come to the group, we get your information, we can find out, where your wife works. We talk, weekly, not only just about schools, but just about mental health issues. We talk about, how we can give back to our wives, how we can give back to teachers, how we can make sure that we ourselves are full and we are whole ourselves so that we're able to do this work. So I feel like those 3 things really help. The support with the hashtag, the donations, and anybody who is a husband of a teacher, just reaching out to us and saying, hey, how can I help? How can I join, or what can I do? And we are accepting of anybody who is would like to join. So
that's it, brother.
And okay, let me add this too. We also got we call them donor buddies. So they are kind of like our partners. They donate. So shout out to our donor buddies that donate. You can be a donor buddy if you would like to be a donor buddy. Again, they are a big part of our group. So shout out to them.
That's it, man. And so the way that I'm seeing it work, Oscar, you came to the school a little early, kind of got set up, got things going. The guys came soon after. So stated tonight, I know everybody got a 9 to 5. So how do you manage to get that in during the work day? And I know you touched on it a little bit, but why is it important enough to leave your job to come and do that, man? But first, tell me how y'all even get out that thing. Unless it's gonna be incriminating something, we don't want to get nobody by, right?
So AJ, I got this. So with my job, I use my PTO time. I use it, for this. Like I said, I feel like it's much needed. Like I feel like people give praise to, everybody got a superhero. Batman got praise, Superman, Spider-Man. Then you got your LeBron James. You got your Steve Curry. You got all these. You got all these superheroes that they look up to, the doctors and the nurses, but the teacher ain't no hero, but they are the heroes. Because without the teacher, you won't have no LeBron James. You won't have Steph Curry. You won't have these people that you look up to. So again, I feel like the teacher is much needed. And then I feel like and I feel like our government, I feel like administration, I feel like the board, our board, they looking over these people that's drained, they tired, they need a boost somehow. And then just the little thing that we do, I applaud it, because I'm trying to get my blood to it, because that's what is needed. And so many teachers are like, man, I'm done with this. I'm done. And if we don't have a teacher,
Hey,
what else we got?
look, man, that burnout is real.
Right.
It is.
Yeah, that
It
burnout is
is.
real.
And
Yeah.
from I'm in education.
Yeah.
So to be honest, I am not able to make as many events as I would like to because a lot during those times I'm at the school myself.
Yeah.
But I have been able to, make events when I can, when I'm able to, take some time off and then come back to work and do those things. But just like Oscar was saying earlier, we got people from all walks of life that are a part of the group and they help the way they can. So is that rather through ideas of what we can do with the next event, donating money, or hey, Oscar may disseminate some stuff like, hey, can you pick this up for us? Maybe you can get the orange juice, you can pick up the pizza, you can this, and then we can get everything together, maybe that morning. And then for the people that actually can't be there, they're still a part of the process because they're in the background still getting things together, helping in any little fine toothing and any, crossing dotting our I's and crossing our T's.
Yes,
sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. That's it, man. Awesome work y'all are doing. Now, I will tell you what got me. This frame, man. When you think about teachers, I remember I had a party, and all of a sudden, man, somebody showed up. They had this frame KT birthday party. Look, I got a red wall in my house, man. We took pictures in front of the red wall, just holding the frame, all kind of different things. So, for one, man, shout out to y'all marketing guy, man. Whoever that is, man. Big shouts out to him, man. So, like I said, where did that idea come from? Who did the artwork? And how did it go the first time y'all pulled that out?
All right, so I believe your counselor got on me about this. She was like, "Your wife did that. Your wife." I'm like, "That's all me."
Yeah,
I got to. That was on me. The idea came. I was at a party store. I seen that frame board, and I was like, and I kept looking at it. My wife like, "What are you doing?" I'm looking at it. I said, "I think I could use that," and I went, man, those letters are around that frame. I went to maybe 15 Hobby Lobbies to find those letters. And that U in us was, that was a boogaboo, man, trying to find that U, man. And I went to the last Hobby Lobby and I found that U, and it was the only one by herself. And the lady, she scanned me out and she dropped it. And it went between the crack of the register. I was like, I said, no, you didn't drop that U. And she's like, what? What'd I do? I said, man, we're going to get that U. Yeah, we're going to get that U. Man. So the paint, the frame, man, it took me about a week and a half to do that. So, but I got
Let
it.
them know, man. Let them know, man. Come on, man. Oh, that's good. Yeah. So, have y'all been to AJ school?
We have been working on trying to get to AJ school.
COVID, we restrictions at first. Just trying to be safe. We had some restrictions because we did, have a few scares at the beginning of the year, had some outbreaks. So we had to kind of shut things down, go back to the drawing board and make sure that plans are in place to make sure that we're, being safe for the parents, students, and all of the teachers and all of the educators that's involved. But this year, I do feel strongly that we will get out there to keep legacy so that we can do some work out there as well.
Yeah, I think this year was those few tiptoe steps back to normal. But I'm hoping like next year, as far as schools, man, we ought to be ready to come on, get back out there, man. It's time.
Definitely.
I hope so.
Yeah, man. Teachers and students, man, we yearn off connection. Everything's built out there. So most definitely, man, that would be probably a good. Now it's all about the timing and when y'all gonna come in and kind of pick them back up real quick after that first semester or something.
Yes, sir.
So, man, as y'all work, man, like you said, y'all got so much built out. Instead of building up the organization, my question would be, how big do y'all want it to go? I know you said maybe 2-3 schools a month. So have y'all looked into like nonprofit work or anything like that to set up?
Yeah, so we are working on to be a nonprofit organization. So we in the works of that right now. So yeah, that's pretty much where we at right now with that.
Okay.
In the works, but we looking to host an event. It's not set in stone. We still need to talk about it. But we are looking to host an event beginning the coming of the year for all the teachers. But we just got to find, somebody to help us host this. And so, yeah. But we are looking to have a back to school event for our teachers.
Okay, that's it, man. Yeah. Well, man, I don't know, like what side of town?
Like I said, we haven't got it.
Okay.
We haven't got to say something, but whatever side that will accept us.
Okay, that sounds like a plan, man.
Yeah,
awesome work. And so now you think about schools trying to get plugged in. Let's say school year's ended, but they see the podcast. They say, I need to get them guys plugged in for next year.
Right.
Please plug.
What do we do, man? What do they do?
We got a lot of sockets open. Yeah. Plug in whatever you want to plug in. So how they can get in contact is the Real Husbands of Teachers at gmail.com. They can get in contact with us. That's the Real Husbands of Teachers at gmail.com. And they can get a hold of us. That's our email. They can get in contact. They get in contact with me. So what they'll do is I will need the number of teachers and staff at their school. I'm like exact head count. I will need the address, the location, the whole works. Then what I would do is I would sit down, talk with my guys. We would try to come up with an event within budget, what we can do. I would write a proposal letter, send it to the head contact person of that school. They will agree to it, sign of it. Then we'll go from there. It takes at least about 2 to 3 weeks to get this situated. Then we in rocking and rolling.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Look up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Miss Maturo. What she say? We're in session until June 16th. Just saying. Hashtag just
saying. Hey, reach out to us. Yeah. And
reach out to us
as well. So we have a Facebook group, the Real Husbands of Teachers as well.
Yes,
so you can she's through there as well on Facebook. We'll respond through that as well and get in contact. And just to, piggyback on
Instagram as well. Instagram
as well. Real Husbands of Teachers.
Real Husbands of Teachers Instagram.
Right. We're making sure that we are providing for not just the teachers, but everyone that's in the school. So whether that be, the front staff, secretary staff, your principal,
security,
workers. We want to make sure that everyone who is doing the work to build the minds of these children are all included and all appreciated.
Yes. There we go. What she say? She hit back, y'all. What she say? She will do. Oh man.
Okay.
So that's it, man. So now we got as we close this thing out, man, we got teachers heading out to summer vacation. AJ being one of them. And so what I'll do is I know y'all doing the work, man, but give me some words of celebration and congratulations as they get through. And AJ, since you still in the thick of things, man, I'm gonna start with you, man. Talk to your colleagues, man, and
talk to them, man.
Tell them some of these things for the summer, man.
Man, let me just tell you this. It's been a tough few years with COVID and being in education, with the mental burnout and trying to not only academically fill these roles, but also socially get everyone back to where they need to be. Like y'all are superheroes, seriously. So I don't care how your year went or how you feel it went. You did something that inspired and you did really good work. So you just need to be happy that you made it through the year. Please do not, kick yourself like, oh man, I wish I did this more, or I wish I got them to this level. If they just 2 more levels, 2 more step levels. No, the fact that you were there and the fact that you were present is good enough. So congratulations.
You got through the pandemic.
Right. Yeah. Just so congratulations to you. Yes. Congratulations to making it through that. Thank you for all that you do. And just know that this summer, whatever it is that you're deciding to do, you deserve it.
Yes.
Mental health, self-care is important. I hope that all my educators take some time out for themselves to replenish all of this love and care that we give throughout the year to yourself and to your family. So that way, when the year starts back up, you know, we can get back at it and to do it again. But just congratulations to you. Go enjoy yourselves. You deserve it. You're awesome. And you are the most important thing in the world, because without you, there is nothing else.
No, man. Ain't no Steph Curry, man.
Self-care, man.
Come on, now, Oscar. Look, man.
Look,
the brother just laid it out there. So, man, that's gonna be a hard follow-up, man.
Look, I ain't gonna even try to top him. That's my recruiter, so I ain't gonna even try to top him. But now, real talk, teachers, we thank y'all so much. So from bottom of my heart, we thank y'all. I know this was a tough year. I know these last few years, like AJ said, was tough. But again, like y'all made it. Y'all made it through a prayer, a strong prayer. So I appreciate y'all, all y'all do. And the Real Husbands of Teachers, we are here for y'all. We love y'all, and just keep it, man. Just hold on. Just hold on. One more year. Hold on.
Hold on, man.
Hold on.
Look, brothers, well, man, I appreciate y'all for stopping through, man, talking to us about the work that you all are doing, how we can get in touch with you all. It's very, very, very important, like you say, that teachers do get that uplift during the school year.
Mm-hmm.
And the biggest piece, man, is that it's coming from the heart. But like you say, you think about May, that burnout, we got STAR test just happened, and the value that you all provided for my staff, man. So I look forward to sharing this out so that people can get that same feeling, man, because that is very admirable, brothers.
Most definitely.
That's it, man. So before we get out of here, one more time, give them all the contact information and how they can catch up with you all, follow you all, and have them have you all come to their school.
Facebook,
yes,
Real Husbands of Teachers. Instagram, Real Husbands of Teachers. You can email us, realhusbandsofteachers@gmail.com, and we will get at you. You can email me personally if you want to, oscar.brown83@gmail.com, and I will get back at you. So that's it.
That's it, man. Well, look, man, it might get a little busy next year, man. So just keep me in the loop. I'm not married. Maybe one day, man. If I do, I'm jumping in, man.
Hey, T, hey, we would love to have you as a brother.
Hey, that's it, man. Look, man, I'm about to come on in, man. I'll be showing up, man. I got this. All right.
Thank you as well for
we really totally appreciate you
to be able to use this platform, to give this praise for the teachers. So thank you for having on your show, because we are very appreciative of that as well.
Yeah, man, it's my pleasure, man. Like you say, teachers need what y'all got, and the biggest piece about it is, do they know about it? If not, how do they find out about it? Because what school would not want what y'all provide? But the thing is, getting it out there. Yeah. So any way that I can do that, man, we here.
And thank you for helping us get this out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. All right, so that will do it for us, y'all. The Real Husbands of Teachers in the building tonight. Hey, all right. This is KT for KTTV signing out. 100.
This is Darnell with Broadcast Houston.
This is Dr. Tamara Beckford.
Hey, this is Candace.
This is London Underwood.
This is Kirsten Bass with Inner City Greens, and you're watching.
Y'all are now tuned in to
KTTV.
KTTV.